let's just do this. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This video was supposed to be completely different. This was just supposed to be a vlog of my trip to North Carolina because I actually went there to see my favorite band, the Dropkick Murphys, and in the vlog, I casually said that this would be my 21st time seeing them, and I realized that I sound f***ing insane. So I figured I might as well throw this at the beginning so I can at least explain why this band is so important to me and why I've seen them so many times. You're probably still gonna think I'm f***ing insane, but at least you'll have a reason to. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to explain the beginning of like how I found this band to like where I am now, and I'm gonna explain some points of why I love this band so much. I have about like 5 points. We'll get into it later. Anyway, so we're gonna start from my music past. So pretty much everything that I listened to leading up to it. There's a point, trust me, stick with me. This is gonna be a very long video because there's a vlog that comes right after that. I'm very sorry. I'm not really sorry for you watching it because I have to edit it, and it's a lot. So very much when I was younger, music has always been kind of in my life. At some point, it's always been important to me. My grandfather plays instruments. My dad was always into music, even though he doesn't play anything. Shade thrown at my dad, Jesus. I started getting into music really at about 5th grade as I really started to get my own musical preference. When I was younger, even before 5th grade, my dad always had me listening to like Metallica and Iron Maiden, and I always liked them, but it was never something that I truly loved until later. I'll get to that point. But I never truly loved it, mainly because I guess I thought like, oh, it's dad's music, and I wanted something by myself. Does that make sense? I wanted like a band or a group that I could call my own. And at 5th grade, that's where I found it. I discovered a band called Green Day. Have you heard of them? But they're not the forefront of this video. I will get into them in another video maybe. So essentially I was into Green Day and everyone from that pop punk scene. If you really think of the time period, it was like the early 2000s. So everything from like Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, all that jazz, that was my thing. Then the next phase. So when I started entering middle school, I started getting into heavier stuff. So we're talking back into Metallica, Iron Maiden, Bullet for My Valentine, Marilyn Manson, all that kind of good stuff. And around this time is when I started playing guitar. So I was really into guitar-driven stuff and really heavy stuff. And at this time, because I was such a metalhead, I was so annoying when it came to stuff like this. Like I was that stereotypical, it's not heavy enough. I was so annoying to be around, but if I would have met myself back then, I probably would have hit myself. I don't know why I had friends. So I was a metalhead through middle school, all the way up to a little bit into high school. I was just strictly metal. That's all I listened to. Looking back on it now, I don't know why that's all I listened to. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love it, but like, variety, Jesus. Around this time, I was also joining metal bands, and I was just playing a lot of metal, and I was honestly starting to get sick of it. I started running out of metal bands to look into. Everyone sounded the same. This is where Dropkick Murphys comes in. I had heard of Dropkick Murphys beforehand, but I didn't really listen to them, nor did I think I'd really like them. That hurts me to say right now. Oh, it like hurts me to think there was a time that I didn't really know them, nor did I give them a chance. Can you imagine if I didn't give them a chance?
Oh my God.
I remember seeing Warriors go to the album on Pandora, I think when I was listening to some kind of hardcore punk thing. And I skipped over it because I was like, I don't know this man. And it's so weird. It's just so weird how that all works out.
You would never skip over their sound effect.
Absolutely not. I had some people telling me that I should check this band out, and they showed me Shipping Up to Boston. I remember thinking it was a really cool song, but then I never gave it a second thought. At this time, I was also a film buff, and I decided to watch a film that I've never seen, The Departed. And when The Departed comes on, it's pretty much like the main fucking song. Roll clip.
I'm a sailor, hey, and I lost my leg. Climbing up the top sails, I lost my leg.
And I remember when the song played, I remember hearing it, and I was like, oh, that's that one band that someone was trying to show me. Pretty much after I watched the movie, it was stuck in my head for the rest of the night. I remember listening to it thinking, oh, this is a pretty good song. So I decided to look up more of their songs, because once again, I was so sick of metal that I wanted to try something different. And this band was different.
How many times am I going to say the word different?
The next song that I remember discovering was called The State of Massachusetts.
Did I mention this band was from Boston? God, I'm bad at this.
I had heard the riff before because it's actually the riff to Nitro Circus. Did you know that? I remember playing it. I was like, why have I heard this? So the riff already sounded familiar, but the song was really good.
They've been taken away. They've been taken away.
I was actually really sad that I didn't discover this band before this. I was like, God, this band is really good. And then the next song I remember hearing and discovering was actually the song that made me fall in love with this band, and it is actually still my favorite song to this day. It's actually the song God Willing.
It's the last time I put my arms around you, the last time I look into your eyes. I come in and put my arms around you and say one final goodbye.
Now, around this time, I have heard all three of these songs, and I was like, wow, this band is really good. This band is really different. This is exactly what I need right now. So I actually went out and I bought the album The Meanest of Times, which is actually still my favorite Dropkick album. They're all amazing, but that one holds a special place in my heart just because that's the first album that I heard by them. And then the album completely blew me away. Right after that, I went out and bought pretty much all of their albums and started listening to them religiously. So I'm gonna go into the 5 main reasons why this band is so important to me. If you want to skip to the vlog, I'll put an annotation right up here. Number 1, the music. Obviously the music is really important. That's like the main reason you get into a band in the first place. And their music is really awesome. Music's always fun, their music's always catchy, and their music always conveys this positive message. It's just really cool to listen to, and you can tell that they love what they're doing whenever you can just hear it in what they are doing. And that leads me into my next point. Point number 2, the live shows. Their live shows are unlike any live show I've ever seen from a band. They, hands down, have been the best live shows that I have ever seen from anyone. They always give their all, and you can always tell that they're having fun with what they do. And it's really inspiring and really cool to watch. And it just makes you want to have a good time, even if you don't really know the music. You have to have fun when you see these guys. And every time I see them, it always kind of feels like the first time I'm seeing them. I always get a little bit anxious and just a lot of excitement as they're about to come on every single time, without a doubt. All right, so point number 3, the band members themselves. Now, the band is the most genuine and nicest group of guys I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. When you just see them in their live shows, you can definitely tell that they are just so invested in what they are doing. They love what they are doing, and they are so invested in their fans. Like, it's so refreshing to see something like that, and it just makes you want to like them. How can you not like them? Now, speaking on the band members themselves, I have to mention the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Ken Casey. Now, Kenny is an asshole. I'm such an asshole.
Hey, shut your mouth!
No, Kenny is honestly the most genuine, nicest guy I have ever met. He is the hardest working dude I know. Now, every time I've talked to him, every time I've met him, he has been the nicest human, and I just love him so much, even though he sometimes forgets lyrics. Don't kill me, Ken. To be fair, I forgot one of the lyrics last time, so I'll give him that. But no, like I said, he is the hardest working guy I know. Not only is he the frontman for Dropkick Murphys, he is also the founder of the charity, the Claddagh Fund, and Murphys Boxing, which is a boxing organization. I feel like I really didn't need to explain it. It's kind of in the name. Because of Murphys Boxing, I've gotten into the sport of boxing a little bit more. It's something I never usually got into, and boxing is so fucking cool. It's like awesome. Didn't know that. Thank you, Murphys Boxing, for getting me into another cool sport. I appreciate it. Now I'm gonna link all their information down below for the Claddagh Fund and Murphys Boxing and all Dropkick stuff if you want to check it out. Please check it out. It's a really cool thing. Like, both organizations are Jesus. Both organizations are really cool, and I highly recommend checking it out, but obviously I recommend checking it out because, I mean... Point number 4 is the people I have met due to Dropkick Murphys. Now, being a hardcore fan of the Dropkick Murphys, and because of the age of the internet, you start to get to know other hardcore fans, and you will end up running into them at certain shows. And because of that, you really get to know these people, and these people are some of the coolest people I have ever met. Elma, Justine, Lorena, and Sharon, and the rest of our gang. Like the word gang, it sounds violent. The rest of our group. You know I'm talking about, you guys. I love you guys to death, even though you guys make fun of my skinny jeans. They are not bitch jeans, Elma. I'm so upset about that. But they are another reason I love coming to the live shows, because we all usually meet up in Boston and we all just have a good time. It's honestly the best. You have friends, good music, good people. It's just so great. And the last point I'll make is the traveling. Now, because I'm a hardcore fan of this band and I sometimes follow them around, no matter where they go, if it's possible, you know I'm there. I've traveled to cities that I normally wouldn't usually travel. I have traveled to cities that I don't normally travel to or would never normally travel to, and because of that, I've seen more of the United States, if you will. And that's just a cool thing. I love traveling and it gives me a reason to travel to places. That's about it. So that concludes like the 5 main points of why I love this band. So if you've known me for a while and you know I love Dropkick Murphys and you've always wondered why, those are the main reasons why. Basically, I'll summarize for you. Because this video is already long enough, I don't have time to get into everything. Also, another weird thing is the band started the year I was born and they released their debut album on my 2nd birthday, like on my 2nd birthday. Again, I thought it was a weird coincidence, but because of last video, I've learned I'm connected. I also have an update for you guys on that, but that will be another video because things have gotten weird. Now that concludes my main thing of why I love the Dropkick Murphys. Now when you watch this vlog, it will make a little bit more sense and you won't think that I'm crazy. Probably still think I'm crazy, but maybe not as much, hopefully. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the vlog. Be sure to hit subscribe, because I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video if you make it anyway, so like, why not save yourself time and subscribe? And I will see you guys after the vlog.
God, I look so f***ing awful. I like how you can just like see that there's a mess behind me. What can I say? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so stoked for today's video. Stoked? What year is it? Anyway, I'm very excited for today's video. My room is a disaster right now because, well, I'm lazy. But I am also packing because I am going to North Carolina for a few days to actually see my favorite band. If you know me at all, you know I'm a little bit of a fan of Dropkick Murphys. I have seen them 20 times. See? Now it makes more sense. Sorry, I was talking to myself. Anyway, moving on with the video. But yes, I am actually flying out tomorrow at 6 a.m. to go to North Carolina. It is currently 5 p.m. and I still haven't packed yet. That is because I procrastinate. Hi, my name is Dom, and I approve of this procrastination message. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna get packing right now. I'm actually currently being judged right now. Alright, enough of that. Cue the B-roll and vlog music.
Empty because you normally don't check your bag?
Yeah, a little bit. I feel like I'm going to this place with nothing, like I'm starting from the bottom, like I'm moving away with nothing. I don't have much.
Kind of have to have something to feel like you don't have anything.
Wow, rude. Oh my god, look at Alaska. I know Alaska is like actually a place, but I think of it as like Antarctica.
It's like Narnia to you?
Like in my head, I feel like it's Antarctica. I'm not used to being on this side, like where there's actually stuff open. Like there's actually stores to go to. And of course, it's like the one time that I actually eat breakfast beforehand that there's actually stuff to go to. Like what the hell? The Bucks of Star though I could do. Possibly. We just had to go to Starbucks.
Always working and no payout.
Literally my life. How did a bird get in here? It's like somewhere up there. I like how that's the name of the Wi-Fi.
What is it?
Access denied. Alright, well I guess I'm not trying to get on that. There's nothing more awkward than watching someone take a Snapchat.
I hate you right now. You're one to talk.
Current temperature is 75 degrees. We've planned for 1 hour and 40 minutes gate to gate. The actual flight time today is 1 hour and 18 minutes. Thank you for choosing Southwest today.
Just a few safety features on the pushback this morning to permanently fasten those seatbelts, slide the flat end into the buckles, release the latch. They should be more tight all across the hips. And definitely all across the
So I just got triggered. That looks like a theme park.
The aircraft clearly marked with signs overhead lights on the park.
2 hours later.
We've literally just been moving straight. Are we driving there?
Have been clear for departure. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. Thank you.
I would hope we've been clear for departure. We've been moving.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Captain, how soon can you land?
Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened. All carry-on items stowed. Until the aircraft parks safely at the gate, come to a complete stop and then fasten seatbelt signs turned off. Be careful also, please, when opening overhead bins. Items do tip to shift during flight. Welcome to Raleigh.
Like the first time in a long time I have flown in somewhere that wasn't a city. You know what I mean? Like an urban and like city.
Yo, should we call an Uber?
Definitely. Yeah.
So we got to the hotel like way earlier than we were expecting, and we were hungry, but there was nothing open until about 11:30. So we pretty much did absolutely nothing except watch the World Cup until then. All right, anyways, internet.
Welcome to
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Well,
folks, it's time to wrap it up. 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 To wrap it up.
Let's find some food.
Oh my god, I love this. Carpe the f out of this DM. If this isn't me, I don't know what is.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I need that.
All of these right here.
Those be mounted to my door.
Literally all of them. Talented motherfucker, yep.
I'm a bottle full of sunshine.
It's time to rock and roll!
Back from the vlog. If you made it this far, that means you've watched the whole entire video. I appreciate it. I know it was long. Trust me, I'm editing it. I know it was long. I'm so tired. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this cleared up why I love Dropkick Murphys, and hopefully you enjoyed the vlog. It was really fun to make, and of course the trip was really awesome. I mean, it's Dropkick Murphys, so of course I had a good time. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please be sure to click subscribe and give this video a like, because I make new videos every week.
Unless I procrastinate, then it's a video every time I get to it.
But yeah, please be sure to check out the description about the Claddagh Fun, Murphys Boxing, and the Dropkick Murphys, especially if you're interested in listening to them or interested in any of the organization. Every part of the organization is great, so please be sure to check it out. And I will see you guys next time for a new video. Thank you, and have a good morning, afternoon. I don't know when you're watching this.